All right, yo, what's up? My name's Petrowski, and today I'm going to be selling a bunch of Pokemon in my PC for profit. Now, I do have 2 boxes of my Dex Pokemon specifically, and you know what? We're going to go ahead and focus on these. So we're going to sort these boxes, not everything. Like I have like my gym rerun team. I have a lot of sorting to do. I have so many boxes chock full of Pokemon, and what that means is that I have boxes full of untapped capital, untapped Pokeyen that I can't access because I haven't cleaned or organized my shit, and that's bad. That's my fault. So today we're going to have some box content. We're going to be selling stuff. I am going to be sorting through whatever I can. I don't know how much we're going to get done today, but I'll just try to do whatever I can. Today is going to be the Dex video for sure. So focusing on selling off all these Pokemon that I bred and caught and created just to complete my Pokedex. So everything I'm selling in this video is specifically going to be Pokeyen made from completing my Pokedex, which is pretty damn cool. There'll be a calculator down in the bottom corner of the screen to show us our expected profits. Now, I can't sit here and wait 2-3 weeks for everything to sell before putting out a video. I upload daily videos. I just can't do that kind of quality or put that kind of love and craft into my videos when I make as many as I do. I appreciate the understanding. As long as you price stuff pretty accurately in Pokemon, 90% of your stuff should sell. And then like the other 9 to 10%, like 9% of that's human error and me mispricing. And the other 1% is like a niche that needs to be relisted or whatever, or maybe like changed to sell faster. But that's my intro. Long little spiel, lots to talk about. Selling stuff and price checking in Pokemon is complicated. You can always miss stuff, but it's pretty accurate if you actually learn the skill properly. Let's start things off by just moving Pokemon that shouldn't be here. So these are utility Pokemon. These should be in my utility box. How much space do I have in my utility box? Not a whole lot, but like this. Level 100 Staryu. This is just a like OU comp, but I don't think I have any room in that box. Oh, I did have some. Okay, like this is a utility Pokemon. This is a utility Pokemon. Yeah, these are 2 random like shittos for breeding, right? Like what do I do with those? And anything that I'll sell later on, these will get moved to box 16. So anything I'm selling later on will get moved to box 16. All Pokedex completion stuff will be in Dex 1 and 2. We'll move these over here to make them clearer as well. And we'll just keep sorting through and getting rid of mons that don't need to be here. My Wobbuffet team, for example, that can go to utility. My gym rerun team, this can go to etc., which is essentially utility 2.0. I'm going to be honest. Back to Dex, we have things like this. Dragonite, like this is a utility. This is utility. A lot of this is this utility. Utility. I think all of this is Dex. This is also this is all Dex completion. Well, not this Yanmega. This was just a catch. This will go to box 16. That'll go to sell later on. And then this is all Dex stuff. This is all utility. Let's see if I have enough space. Solid start. Look how clean the first box is already. Only 3 minutes in, boys. Big moves, big moves. To be fair, I think everything else in this box is already sorted. Was this bred for Dex? It might have been. I think this actually was. I think I created this not for Dex, but I EV trained it and leveled it for Dex. I think I'm going to count that. Everything else, like everything here is Dex. I'm going to move all of this over to the Dex 1. And then instead of like, you know, Dex 2 will be the overflow, which there isn't that much of. So it's about 1 box of Pokemon. 1 box in 12. So we have 72 Pokemon laid out that are ready to sell. Let's jump into it and calc profits. Now, keep in mind, this is not calculating the cost that went into breeding all of these Pokemon, the cost that went into catching them. This number is going to be astronomically high. If you want to know the cost of stuff like that, like usually probably subtract like 60%, maybe like 50 to 80% is like the cost. So the extra like 20 to 30% on top is kind of the profit, maybe 20 to 40% or so. So it's kind of complicated, but it'll be a big number. It'll be the satisfied thing. It's essentially capital coming in, Pokeyen coming my way from my current cash stack, which is a fun feeling. All right, all I can do is start by cracking away the 1 by 1. Now, I will say this Mienshao isn't really anything. I don't know if I'll sell this for much. I think any like random Petrowski OTs, I probably just sell for like 2K and don't even add them into the calculation of expected profit because I don't think this has nothing going on. I would sell this as a like base Mienshao. Does that have any price? Let's do it and double check. Probably not. Mienshao. Mienshao actually hilariously has a base price. It's really interesting. So like 3K, 4,500. People will buy this. to log into their Pokedex to find the locations and everything. I'll sell mine for 5K. It'll take a little bit, but that's a hilarious base price for a Pokemon, but sure. Let's go ahead and list that off. 5K, our first expected profit. Should I factor in listing fees, or should I just subtract that by an average at the end? I'm going to go ahead and just do the 5K, and we'll do subtractions to guesstimate towards the end. Let's do the Reuniclus up next. Once again, nothing really going on. Let's see if it has a base price. Like, not really. Yeah, I'm just going to go 2K. Normally, I wouldn't sell stuff like this. I would just release it. But since I am streaming, I do have the privilege of, like, listing this stuff for, like, 2K. And just if people want to buy Petrowski OTs, you know, go ahead. I'm not going to be calculating those into the profit. Some random shitty Trubbish. I could go through preemptively and sort and then record the selling later, which is kind of interesting. Random shitty Trubbish. We're going to sell for 2K and not calculate into our profit, of course. You could argue this Gothitelle has some stats, but it's not enough to really matter. It's going to be a 2K random mon. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this number so I can just easily do that when something just ends up being like a whatever Petrowski OT. Like, this is a whatever Petrowski OT. Semi-Seer might have a base price, I will say. Nope, it does not. So we'll go ahead and just sell for 2K if someone wants to buy it. I'll make 1K on it. You could have Petrowski OT Pokemon for super cheap. We've got Semi-Sage, similar situation. Just a 2K little guy. We've got a Maractus. With some IVs, 1x31 with some other IVs. We'll count this. We'll see this. So something like Maractus, I'll just do the egg group. It's not a desired Pokemon. We'll just do it's cool shiny though. Plants, male, 31 HP. I could factor in like some of the other stats maybe. I don't really think it's worth doing. I'm just gonna do it like this. Lowest price. Get rid of the Maractus entry. Around 5K, 5,500. Yeah, I'm listed for 5,887, and we're gonna down roll that to 5K. We'll do plus 5K over on the calculator. Random Swoobot, not really enough stats, just gonna be a 2K sell. Random Temple. Okay, what I'm gonna do, instead of going through one by one like this, I'm gonna sort through all of the Pokemon that have shit IVs that don't matter. I'm gonna throw them all over to box 2, and we'll sort that way and sell them massively all off at once. All Petrowski OT Pokemon are gonna be sold off for 2K a piece. And look at Archeop's base price, 29K, and Archon's 20K for a literal random dog shit Archon. That's hilarious. This is my new Compipowden. I'm actually excited to work with that. That'll be fun. All right, this should be everything. This should be all the mons with no base price. This is a lot more than I expected. I'm gonna be totally honest. All of these guys are gonna get sorted. Well, all of these, we'll lower them down here. All of these are getting sold for 2K a piece, and some of these even I'll have to sort through like this. That's 2K. That actually is pretty interesting. That'll be 2K. Bisharp might have a base price. I kind of doubt it, but we can just double check really quick live. Why not? Yeah. Well, that was Trubbish. Double check. Hold up. Wait a minute. Bisharp. 3K or so. I'm okay to sell it for 2K. I don't care. These are one times. Interesting stats. Probopass. Nice. Got some stats. That's trash. 2K. Raichu. 2K. Togekiss. That's a gift. Send this over to different box. Over to etc. Oh, I'm excited. Some of these I'm also keeping, I think, right? For like my own comps and such. I know that some of these I want to. There we go. That's okay. So these go over to Dex 1. Bam. We're sorting. We're officially sorters, fellas. We can sell all these 30 mons for 2K. Okay, I'm going to use the auto sort feature, which I almost never use, but I'm going to go ahead and do it just to. How do I sort? Doesn't do everything. It just does that box, right? Okay. There we go. So box 1 is now sorted. Kind of, laid out. We can go ahead and just start selling what I want to sell and keep what I want to keep. Well, first things first, we got to dump all these fellas. 2K listing spree we go on. All right, this is the last Petrowski OT 2K Pokemon, 2K Pokémon Pokemon. So all of those are pretty much insta-selling to those who want to collect them and want to go for them. I appreciate it. Just 2K, nothing crazy. I'm not going to factor that into the profit made because I don't really consider that a real thing, but we're going to go ahead and continue on. We've got around 33 Pokemon to realistically sell right now. Let's start with this Charizard. Hasty, Petrowski OT, really good stats. 31 speed, cool stuff. No 31 attack or 31 special attack. The 31 in defense is a little strange. But it's a pretty cool Charizard. I'm pretty sure I bought this for super cheap. It does have EVs and special defense, which is super awkward. They'll have to re-EV it. I have no interest in owning this. This will be sold off. Let's get a quick price check on it. The way that I'm going to try to start price checking this Charizard is with the 20 plus in every stat and the 31 speed. That's going to be important. Then we'll go for Charizard and search. The cheapest one. How How is the cheapest one 400k? Obviously, it's because this one's perfect. It's like timid, 31 speed. But dude, why is Charizard so expensive right now? That's actually kind of nuts. Like, do I list this one for 200k? That seems so expensive for this. I'm gonna try. Sure, 200k. We'll add. We'll factor in the it insta sold, so we'll take it. I don't know if that's streamer benefit, but I feel like that was fairly listed. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that was streamer benefit. I feel like that was fairly listed. So we're at 200k profit so far. On to Beedrill next. We've got 2 times. This was pretty cool. It's pretty cool stats. Hardy nature is not great, obviously, but this will just be a egg group. This is an egg grouper. Bug egg group with these stats. For this, since I am checking an entire egg group, I will do like the 31s like this, and then like 20. I might we'll lower this one to 20 plus. How about that? We'll do bug. What if we lower this to 20 plus as well? It's still the same price, so we'll do 54k. Once again, like the fairest price check possible. Gonna get 50k in profit. We'll add that over to the calculator. 250k expected. All right, next up is this Poliwag. This should be a pretty easy egg group check. Nothing complicated. Yeah, probably just a quick 6k. Actually, wait a minute. 7k? That's been 3 days though. I'll do 6k. That's totally. We'll do 6998. Put up a quick 6k profit. I said I wasn't gonna do the listing fees, but now I just kind of am calcing them in. So you know that's how it goes. Machamp, I think it's timid, which is awkward. I got a lot of Pokemon to collect. That'll be nice at the end of the stream. It is timid, but it is a really, really well-statted Machamp. I'm going to search for, like, match like that to get Machops and everything. Yeah, like, this one's jolly, so this is, like, just better than mine, and 2 times 21. But mine's similar, but it needs the nature, obviously. Mine's probably much less than this because of that, though. It's missing that nature and missing the 31. I'd probably go, like, 50k on it. I think 50k, 50 to 60k. 60k is arguably a little high. I think 50k is more reasonable, but I'm going to go for the 60. I think it's fair to let it sit a little longer for that, but it's probably going to insta-sell. Yep, there we go. Okay, this, I'm going to be honest, I am 1,000,000% abusing streamer privilege right now, and there's just no way I can avoid it, so I'm sorry. I promise you, my prices are accurate, but I have a massive privilege and a luxury of them being able to insta-sell like this. So I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. You guys don't have that luxury, that privilege. And I don't know what to say besides I'm fucking sorry. There's nothing, you know, it's weird. Complicated thing, but the prices should be accurate. At least I really aim to have an accurate price check. So Meganium, let's go ahead and do this. Should be pretty cheap. Yeah, like 3k. I'll do 3,800 and add plus 3k over on the price check. We're at 314k expected profit so far. For Alligator, does this have stats or is it just a for Alligator? Let's check the GTL, see base price. For Al, sort by lowest, get rid of Ferroseed. It's like 2k. I'm gonna go 899. I'm not even gonna factor that in. We'll just sell it for cheap. Let someone yoink it. Not even factored in. A 31 speed Mareep. Do I want to sell this as a 31 speed Mareep? Or wait, this is interesting. Is Mareep still in the Safari Zone? Yeah, okay. I'll sell it then. If it wasn't, because this is a Safari caught one, I actually would have maybe considered keeping it, hilariously, but this is just a 31 speed Guild Egg Group. Monster? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Egg Group. This should be an easy... This is an 11k. I would let this sit and gain the extra Pokeyen. It'll be 10k profit after listing fee, but we'll do plus 10k on the calc. So 11k listing fee for, or sell for that. Next up, Sudowoodo, one of my underrated favorite Pokemon. 31 attack. It has not really many other, like the HP is nice, the speed doesn't really matter, it's already so wildly slow. Does that have a useful nature at all? Nope, just pretty much 31 attack, Sudowoodo. Now, I would just let this sit as a 31, this is gonna be like a really cheap one. Like, I'm just gonna sell this for 4k, essentially, and add 3k on the calc. Should be a pretty simple one. Nothing too crazy there. We love our 1x31 attack, Sudowoodos. Next up, Houndour. 31 HP, plus some other really relevant... This is like one stat plus nature away from being a very good competitive Houndoom, which Houndoom is a very important NU threat, which is like some of the most used NU Pokemon. One of the best, one of the only good fire types in NU, aside from Blaziken. I think I do actually sell this as species, since Houndoom is quite desired in PvP. Let's go ahead and check the stats. It's at least 15% or so in NU, maybe like 8% plus, which is decently, yeah, like 9% usage, almost 10%. That's pretty like fairly used in PvP. It's not like one of the most used, but it's up there. It's a solidly used Pokemon in PvP. Dracon Allies is interesting. So 53%, almost 54% win rate. Small little sample pool though, but I don't know. Pretty desired Pokemon, I'd say. I'm gonna go for Hound, and I'm gonna search for. We'll do 25, 25, 25, 25. I'm not gonna worry about the 31 for a sec, and see if we can find an accurate price check. Like this one's naughty. You go mixed. This is a really interesting Houndoom. Is this EV trained? 95k. There is not. Okay, well now I'm noticing there's not that many Houndooms on the market at all. So this is like a wildly untapped area. I'm just gonna sell this for like 25k, maybe 30k. I think 30. Dude, I would buy this for 30k if I was looking for a Houndoom comp. Like this is one breed away from like, yeah, from being super good. I feel like you could find a breeder for it for pretty cheap. You're probably making a incredible Houndoom comp with that for like less than 80k, less than 100k. Like that's a really good sell / buy. Honestly, I'm down for that price. Might even be underlisted. We'll go ahead and add plus 25k on the calc for that. Why not? And keep selling. Next up is this Magby that I kind of have to sell. Is like a Magmar. It's jolly with full physical. Like it's like perfect as a mediocre comp. Can Magmortar go physical? Not super well though is the issue. Like I don't know if anyone's running a full like a physical. Plus it's not breedable. I might just have to like sell this for really cheap because it's still a baby Pokemon. They have to like be able to find it, which is a pain. I have to underlist this really hard to actually get sold. The way I'm gonna do this is just like sort by 20 plus in every stat and do mag and just see what comes up. So we see like Magnemite. What if I do Magmar 20k, Mag B 15k? This is very similar but lacking the nature. I'm just gonna do 25k on this. It's a really weird one. Not 250, 25k. I'll add 20 plus 23k on the calc. Plus 23k. 375k at the moment expected profit, which is super nice. This Grovyle is nice. It's relaxed nature, so it has to be rebred, but like 31 speed, 20 plus and everything. Super beautiful. For nice special attacking Sceptile. Definitely needs to be rebred, obviously. It can't be ran with this nature, but we'll do 25 plus and see how this checks for. So for this, I'm going to check by species, but I'm going to check by Trico. Let's do 20 plus actually. It'll be easier to find a comparable thing. I'm going to go by Trico. I'm going to go by Grovyle. Then I'll also go by Sceptile to see. Nothing here. Like nothing is giving me comparable anything. Nothing's comparable. So this becomes a price check of sort of game knowledge and just going from there. So it's a really tough one. The most comparable thing we see is this one, which has perfect nature and the higher special attack. Other than that, it's actually the exact same, but it also seems really fucking high priced. I probably go 100k on this, maybe 125. It seems really high is the issue. I'll go 125. It's one breed away. No. You know what? We go 100. We go 100 plus 95k on the calc. I think that's way more reasonable, way more fair. All right, next up, an egg group species to sell. I'll probably just do the 31 HP, but I could factor in the 25 plus in defense and speed. Every Pokemon needs this essentially, but it's not going to change the price too. I think it's a fairy. Is it field or fairy? Field, it's both. Okay. Fairy is usually the more expensive egg group. We can go ahead and double check. That's quite cheap. Let's check field. Let's do the 25 pluses, and it's pretty easy to go ahead and price check that. It's defense and speed, 25 plus. 5,900. Let's check fairy. 15k. Well, that's overpriced. I will go. Wow. I'll go like 8k on it. I think that's a fair 31 plus some extra stats if people want them. Maybe an easy plus 7k on the calc as well, putting us to 47.7. This Aggron's nothing special. It's literally just a monster egg group, 31 special defense. This is going to be, I could sell it for, yeah, like, so this is, so you see 15 minutes, 8 minutes, cheaper prices. You can wait like 30 more minutes, 40 more minutes and sell it for like 8k. So I'm going to go with the 8k price. It's better to just like, if something has like a 3-day wait period, that's different. But if something has like a 30-minute wait period. Why would you not just sell it for a little more poke yen? People selling that like Axew and stuff, these are people who are cucking themselves. Don't be like this, people. Axew, Slowpoke, Druddigon, these are underpriced. Don't do this. You're just cucking yourself. There's no reason to do it. Yeah, just sell at, like, I'm selling at 7,998. Like, just one poke yen to bump yourself up. Go ahead and do that. It should be a plus 7k prop. You don't need to like undercut by, there's no reason to undercut by like 1k, 2k. There's no benefit. Just undercut by like one poke yen every time. I really want to try Metro Comp. This thing's missing HP, obviously, unfortunately. I'd have to rebreed it if I want to actually keep it. And I don't think I have the time to make comps like this anymore. So I'm just going to sell it off for now. It's a pretty interesting Pokemon. I'll sell it as a Chimecho, because they're not super desired by any means, but I think I'd rather. It has the perfect stats and everything for it, the perfect nature. You kind of want defensive, you kind of want bold, but let's do 20 plus here, 20 plus here. Should I just do here? Let's do 20 plus in all those stats. 31. Obviously, this is way overpriced. Let's do modest nature. I'm gonna sell this for like 15k, 15 to 20k. I'll do 18k on this. It's not a very desired mon. It's very good. If someone's looking for like a Chimecho comp, this is an extremely good price. But there's just not that many people that are. So that's my thought process on it. I'll sell that for 17k profit. Add that onto the calc. We're a little over 500k right now, which is super cool. Next up, we have this weird Huntail I caught 3 times 30. This is gonna be a difficult price check. What A group is this? Water A. Wow, talk about having an exact thing to compare it to. This Slowpoke is actually perfect for me to price compare to. It's 3 times 30 with 20 plus in the same age group. That's actually so lucky. So I can just undercut that. I can just do, well, the issue, well, can I? Because the issue is this one's 35k and it has just better stats. This is the 20 plus speed, but I think I go lower. I think I go, it's such a weird price check, but I'm gonna go like 23k on it. Yeah, like this. That'll be plus 22k profit. Weird number, I know, but that's just where I'm feeling it. Just a weird Pokemon to sell. I don't think it's worth that full 30k amount. So next up we have the Salamence, and the question is, do I want to keep this? Do I want a PvP Moxie Salamence? Is he an OU right now? I think I do. I think I want to keep this. It's 25 attack, 31 speed. Jolly Mox, like really good Salamence. I think I want to keep this. I'm gonna send this over to the OU/UU box and keep that for now. And Fernape, 31 attack, pretty good stats. This is a sick. It's quirky nature. This is a sell, but it's an interesting sell. Let's price check it. So on this Fernape, we have 31 attack, 25, 25, 20, 20. I'll just do 20, 20 on all of these. Not the level part. We'll search for Chimchar, Monferno, and Infernape. All right, Chimchar is not really comparable. Monferno, the hidden check, and then Infernape. Wow, nothing really comparable. Everything is super expensive. So what's the Chimchar is an expensive, one of the more expensive mons to breed. Like this one has perfect nature and it's 2 times, and it has the more important 31 in speed. Okay, so that's 260k for 2 times 31 natured. Holy shit. I probably go like 150 on this. 180? Oh, it seems so high. I'm gonna do 150. You have to keep in mind, Chimchar is just one of the most expensive Pokemon to breed in the entire game. I'm gonna calc that as plus 140k profit on the calculator. So we're at 663 expected profit so far. Next up is Empoleon, Jolly Nature. Really, nature sucks, but like the stats, actually kind of a cool Empoleon if you ask me. The way that I would do this would be 20 plus in every stat except for the 31 in special attack. And then I would search for Piplup, Prinplup, and Empoleon. See if anything accurate. There's nothing accurate. Yep, once again, these starters are really slim pickings right now. I don't think this one is nearly as expensive as, it's just not nearly as desired as Chimchar, to my understanding. There's just not as many options to really compare it to. I probably just go anywhere from maybe 100k. 100k feels a little high. I'm gonna go 80k on this. 100k feels too high. I think 80k is fair. We'll do plus 75k. Profit on the calc, 738. And this is a Pokemon that I'm keeping. I'm so excited to have this Bastiodon finally made. I love Bastiodon. Is he a good competitive Pokemon? No. Flat out, no, not at all. But sassy, special defense, 31 special attack was actually on purpose, so I can give this thing Fire Blast and be an idiot. It also has some really interesting, is it Metal Sound? Yeah, this move, or no. What's the move that like is like Mirror Coat, essentially? Metal Burst. The user retaliates with much greater power against the target that last inflicted damage on it. I'm excited to try Metal Burst. And then like being mixed and setting up rocks. A really, really weird Pokemon. I'm excited to kind of meme on and see. So I am keeping this I'm keeping this Bastiodon over to it needs to be leveled still. Over to UTs. For those who don't know, I get that question a ton. Like, what's a UT? UT is kind of a boomer term in Pokemon. UT stands for untrained Pokemon. So it's essentially a Pokemon that is like moveset, not moveset, usually it depends. It's a Pokemon that has the IVs and the nature that it needs, and it just needs to be EV trained, XP trained, and or moveset. So it's all those things. Multiple with a 3K base price. So we just go 3K on it. Super simple sell, plus 2K on the calc. That does put us exactly at 740k, which is pretty pog. And my Hippowdon. I'm excited to finally have a Hippowdon comp made. It's really fun. Sandstream, pretty good stats. Careful nature. I specifically wanted a decently specially defensive Hippowdon. It sucks that it's... Actually, no, it's 30. Yeah, no, this is perfect. I'm so happy with this. This will get moved over to UTs to get... I think it needs XP training at some point. Dude, this Licky I've wanted to like do something with forever, but I might just end up selling it. It's adamant. 31 attack. Little defense. It's missing defense, which is weird. It's Licky now. I wanted to kind of keep it a Lickitung. Oh, I don't know whether to rock a Licky or a tongue in NU. I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck between the Lick and the Tongue. I'm going to keep it for now. Kind of a weird one. We'll throw it over in UTs, but maybe one day I'll make the infamous Choice Band Explosion Licky fucking NU video or something. We'll see. Over to UTs you go. Electivire, Adamant, 31 attack. This is actually a really sick Electivire. Humanoid aid group. I'm gonna check aid group because if I don't, look at the price. Like, this is way too high, obviously. Let's check aid group. Humanoid. This might just be a good aid group seller to sell it quicker. Well, that's way too low. We'll do it for male. Sorry, it's important here. It's like, jeez, man. The market's just crazy right now. The market is so active right now. It is. Everything's really expensive and really, really active, which is it's a good thing. I've seen some people leaving negative comments saying that their stuff won't sell or the market's slower. The market is literally faster and better than ever because of how many people are playing the year because of Johto. If you're having issues selling stuff, that it comes down to a pricing issue at that point. I would like at least 90% of the time. 10% sometimes stuff doesn't sell or whatever, and I make pricing errors all the time. It's very human. But I don't know, if you're sitting here struggling in this economy, I don't know what to tell you because this is like the most active. Like this is like very, very good. My stuff is worth nowhere near the 200k here because I don't have the extra. Well, not nowhere near. I probably go 140 on it. It seems really high, but I think that's fair. 140. Once again, try not to abuse my streamer power. Really trying to price check stuff accurately to give you guys an accurate representation of like Pokemon and how much you should make and everything. And I spent a much Pokemon making these as well, so keep that in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and do plus 133k profit on that. It was like 7k listen fee. We're at 873k expected profit coming in. This is why I skipped my gym run today, fellas. I skipped my gym run to be able to list Pokemon, clear my boxes, and to make tons of Pokemon per hour. I probably checked this Promo Pass as 31 defense, mineral, aid group, bold. I'd probably do that. Do I really care about nature here as well this early on into the breed? It's probably nothing. Like I'll go. This is like 16 days. Is it male at least? It is male. Yeah, let's check the without bold. It's like 3k. Cheapest male is 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 2k or 3k, and then add the calc plus 2k profit for the listing fee. Pretty simple one there. This is just a random Emboar. This one's underlisted for 5k. Well, this one's 131. No, this is accurate then. I'll just do 5k for it then, and add 4k over on the calc, of course. Little Petrowski OT Emboar. All right, yeah, Samurot's just a base price mod. I mean, I'll sell mine for like 3k. And just add 2k on the calc. Plus 2k, putting us up to a whopping 881,000. Cofagrigus, I think this is just 31 defense. That's all that matters on it. 13k for the cheapest profit. The defense is like the most important stat for it. But is it Yawn Mask? Or is it Yaw Mask? I always forget. Yamask. 20k. Wow. That's... Should I sell it as... I think I'm going to just do the 13k price, the 12.99. We'll do that, and then we'll add plus 12k profit. It's a pretty cool... Coppergrig is an interesting OU Pokemon. 31, like, defense being, like, its most important stat, pretty much. This Carracosta, this is just a base price Carracosta. Why is Carracosta... Wait, okay, there we go. 5k, 6k. We'll do 6k. 5,998 exactly. Plus 5k on the calculator. I think I already remember the Archon base Archeops. Isn't it like 20k or something? I'm just going to straight go 20k on it, and just whoever wants to buy it, go for it, pop off. We'll do plus 20k for that, kind of ignore the listen fee. I've overcalced a lot of ones, so I'm sure that's fine. Swanna up next. These IVs are hilarious. 26 total IV. Petrowski OT Swanna. Let's check the base price. We'll do 6k. It was 5,999. That allows me to do plus 5k on the calc for profit. Keep it even. 920. We're almost at a mil. I would love to be able to make 1 mil. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach it. I think there's not enough here. But we're gonna almost get there, which is pretty cool for Pokedex completion. This is an interesting one though. This one I am gonna sell as a Jellicent / Frillish. We'll do, because it has 20 plus in every stat that it needs. It's just missing. The nature is unusable, but 40k there for that is pretty sick. Let's see. Frillish. 68k. Wow. I'm gonna go 40 on it. Or we'll do. Yeah, we'll do 40. That's an awesome list. Plus 38k profit there. I do not think I'm gonna make the 1 mil, but we'll see. What is up next? Electros, Relaxed Nature, 31 speed. That's pretty much it. This is just Chaos Egg Group. Chaos Egg Group male, 31 speed. Chaos Egg Group. This is a really good egg group though. It has like Gengar and stuff in it. Male, 31 speed. I think that's everything, right? Honestly, cheaper than Ice Belt. Well, these are underlisted, so it should be around 13k as you can see. 12,998 will do. Plus 12k profit. We're gonna be so close. 973k. I don't think I'm ever selling that. Well, 31 adamant. Let's see. I had to sell it for 27k or more. I think it goes for like. I think this goes for like 20 to 25k. We're gonna be so close. Field, 31, gender male, adamant. If this goes for more than 27k, let's fucking go. It actually works out perfectly. That's like underlisting too. Dude, 33,999 plus 32k. Woo! We made it. Over 1 million Pokeyen made within, was this like an hour of listing? Probably maybe even more. No, that was probably around an hour of listing Pokemon. That was sick. Oh man. 1 million Pokeyen made from selling off all the Pokemon. Obviously not pure profit. We spent money to breed them. We spent money to go catch them. Keep all that in mind. So it's not pure profit, but just a fun little video showing it off. And honestly, I'm gonna be totally honest, selfishly, making a video out of this was one of the only ways that I was going to be able to convince myself to take the time to list these Pokemon, because I hate listing Pokemon. So if you watched this, you're a fucking real one. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. If it was helpful to you, good background content while you grinded in Pokemon, super appreciated. Dislike if not, that's totally okay. Subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon videos. I upload every single day, at least once a day. Follow the Twitch for streams like this, Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. I am not ending on stream. Don't worry, stream. Not yet. And Discord's links down below if you want to join that and see updates on all my content. And if you want to go above and beyond and support my content, if it's been helpful enough to you, made you some Pokeyen, gave you some entertainment, been helpful throughout your journey, whatever it may be, going above and beyond, if you can afford it, via YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo donations, do go a very long way. Really, just thanks for watching. Your view means the world. Hopefully, it was a positive asset to your day. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Hey, thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video. Hopefully it was a positive asset on your day in some way. And thank you to everyone's name who's on this list, who is a massive positive asset to my day every single day. I appreciate you all. Thank you for going above and beyond and allowing me to do what I do.